Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Daniel Jones and the Miami Dolphins taking on Justin Herbert and the Detroit Lions.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to Week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Detroit Lions and the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here are the...
And he is just absolutely marvelous to watch throw a football. That's something I could do all day long, watch him throw routes versus air. But he's even more impressive when there are bodies on the field, and he's creating with big throws downfield.
A man who played his college ball in Tallahassee, here's Cam Akers. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. That one, a first down pickup of 8. A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that.
Touchdown, Detroit! Amon-Ra St. Brown, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Now Jones. He finds his man, complete. That's Newton. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses have better focus on.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Throwing, Jones. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On the move to his left. This is caught by Hilton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle they go. Hilton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilton. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Daniel Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the team of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
On 2nd down, Hilton. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, He put it on him for a big play and a first down.
On first down, Hilton, room here to run. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. This defense for the Dolphins, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner and put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at an all-time damn the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Lions offense set to take over. And I would say they went 3-and-out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3-and-out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1-and-out, but maybe, possibly.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense there. But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Now a give right side. Hilton, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And some room to roam now. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Akers. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Detroit. Cam Akers, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will cut the lead down to 15. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. He'll find Bateman once more. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a good job shifting right, finding his target, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Hilton. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete right around the 8. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Jones on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. Caught left side by Hilton. Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Daniel Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Akers.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again here. And a loose football. And the Dolphins have got it. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins have taken a 5-touchdown lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. And there's the running back, Cam Akers. He's had it working pretty well here in this first half up until that last drive when he put it on the turf, Charles.
So I don't think they want to overreact to that fumble, because now you've got a guy that's played so well. You don't want to take him and limit his effectiveness by worrying about it too much. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if we saw him next week at meetings. He'd have a football with him at all times. Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Play action. It's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. .42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Touchdown! A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here come the Lions now. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Herbert on third down now. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Herbert back to the air. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go. Before halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, look at that. A nice catch by Bateman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So we've reached halftime. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Out to his left. And the catch made by Hilton. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd down now. Hilton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete. Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
But last week was common in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Bulldozes past him. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. He finds his man. Complete. It's Newton. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. And there's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And they're going to speed things up here. Jones throwing on 1st down. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones eluding the pressure right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Here's Jones on 1st down. Complete to Hilton. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Now Jones just going to bat this forward on the jet sweep.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Come on now. From 3 yards out. And the Dolphins are pouring it on. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here. And 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
They'll run on first down. Hilton. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Second and 5 now. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Jones. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the 4th, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result. This is Super Bowl-esque, and they've got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
From the 44, Jones. Going to throw right side here, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 19-yard line. Off the play fake, Jones. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Dolphins are on their... First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Jones launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. It's a gain of 34.
Even with a big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
On first down, Bonds, and he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now it looks like he'll throw here. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50. Now a handoff up the middle. Hilton, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Now a give right side. Hilton, they'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Looking to throw. Jones, flush to his right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.